I'll fly through this real quick, but news media wanted, the decision by the school, their policy was that they, long-standing policy, they had no media at their graduation. So naturally, at the MSD graduation, media wanted to go in and want to see this particular graduation, and the school district said no. And they did it because parents and families asked that there not be media. They wanted normalcy, they wanted privacy, as much as you can have in a graduation, knowing that students would have their phones and probably send out video, but that was understood. So the decision was no. And naturally, news media made they weren't happy. Wah, wah. So we came up, this beautiful team that works there came up with this statement and said that the services are scheduled. We're keenly aware and understand the news media's desire to witness and report this special ceremony through digital live stream. Yeah, because then the request was for live streaming, and they said no to that too, because it was really essentially the same. We understand the community's interest in the support of the school's families, so we get it, we hear ya. However, the victims' families, survivors, students, and loved ones conveyed that an unmistakable desire. There's no question they don't want you there. You are not welcome. And we said, we believe honoring these requests is the right thing to do. This sentence is done intentionally because we know that down the road, somebody's going to come back, maybe the news media, and complain about it and do something, because they're going to come back because they're vindictive. And so, all this stuff, as you're aware, students have been through and continue to deal with an unspeakable tragedy. It's impacted them directly and profoundly. Grieving is a process, progresses differently for everyone, so we're giving them context. Not everybody's there. These families do not see themselves as public figures, even though you all think they are. And that is a differentiator. So we made that clear. We're honoring the request, the request for privacy, and then blah, 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 where are they going to be staged? Our hope is that, now we're putting the burden on them, our hope is that the news media and the community can understand and appreciate this decision to honor the wishes of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas students and families. So take that, news media, just because you want it, guess what? Burden's on you. So that was written with great intent. So then, afterward, we sent them a thank you note, and it's thanking them for the respect they showed. They didn't really. We were just being nice. To the graduation programs. We know that we complicated your ability, but you were so respectful to our unique logistics needs and requirements. You so were. Not really. And so thank you, our deep appreciation. It was an emotional day for all, and your respectful behavior was clearly noticed and appreciated. And for them, most of them were, but there were a handful that weren't. So, and what's funny is, it was not my idea to do that. That was Nadine's idea to do it. And I showed her, I gave her this because I had done it for Pulse, because after the first year anniversary where we had about 1,000 reporters who were trying to get onto the site, it's a small site, all of that, I sent them a thank you note for the same kind of thing. And it works very well. So, this is my final slide, I think, overall.
Yes, ma'am. What would you all have done had they tried to go in?
We worked with the graduation venue, so parents and families had tickets. And so there were some outlets that tried to greet parents at the front door, and they were asked to get themselves to the designated media area.
And then we would have knocked them down. Someday I'll tell the story about how I got into a fist fight with a reporter. And I won.